So today we're going to focus on how we can use our state, the triad that Tony talked about, to basically have more closings or have more sales. And then sales is not only sales when you have a business. So, who's the business owner here? Can you raise your hand if you're a business owner? Ooh, okay, good. Oh, okay, almost everybody. Okay, so for business owners, you need to have more sales. For others, even if you have a job, you need to learn sales to get a raise, to get bonuses, to get more benefits. And there are so many things. And if you don't have a job and you don't have a business and you're just living your life, and that's fantastic, and you're enjoying it, you still have probably somebody that you need to convince of something, and that is sales as well. So there is one reminder to remind you of, because all of you have been to UPWI soon. So Dean says sales is a service. So remember that for yourselves, but let's focus on creating a state of mind that will help you to gain more certainty. That certainty, if you want to do sales, will increase your sales anyways. Okay, so we're creating this state of mind that we're just unstoppable. We're super certain. We know that, for example, for sales, I'm going to use examples of sales, but just feel free to change it to whatever you want out of this. But this is a state of mind that you can make whatever you want happen. You can close as many people as you want with so much certainty. The first thing that we need to start with is the state of mind. And if you remember, the state create the three things create our state: physiology, focus and belief, and language that we use. So let's create that for ourselves so that we can take that triad with us to our daily life. And whenever we need to do sales, we have that identity that we need to call it and be like, okay, let's go. We're going to do some sales. I need this identity of mine to show up. So, as Tony says, how do you make your dog your dog? You name it and you train it when you call it to show up, to come to you, right? So, you want to do the same thing. We're creating a triad and then we're going to name it at the end. And we need to practice this triad to remember whenever I call this. For example, I have a triad called Firewalker. So whenever I say I'm a Firewalker, no matter what, all my fears go away. I'm fearless. I can do whatever it takes. I can do whatever I want. There's no more doubt. I think you actually saw it the moment I said Firewalker, I changed, like my state changes. If I remind myself, I'm a gladiator. It's like whoosh, like I want to go. I want to move forward. I want to make something happen. And make sure you name something juicy for your triad. Okay. So let's start. Grab a piece of paper and draw a triangle in the middle of it. And at the bottom of it, write physiology. So physiology is how you hold your body, your head, how you look like, where are your shoulders, how are you breathing, are you standing, are you sitting, are you moving, are you walking, are you running? What's your physiology when you're in that state of mind? On the left side of that triad or triangle, write belief or focus. Focus and belief goes on the left side of the triad. And on the right side, you write language. So focus and belief is what you're focusing on. What do you believe when you're in that state of mind? When you call yourself, I'm a firewalker, what does that mean to you? What are you thinking? What are you focusing on? What do you believe? Who are you? Right? And then language on the right side, language is the word that you use either outside when you say it out loud or inside of you. What do you tell yourself? Do you say, I'm a firewalker, I can make it happen, I'll do whatever it takes, uh, I will create, I believe, I lead. What are you saying? Both inside of your mind and out loud. Now, I want to help all of you to create a triad for yourself for that state of mind, that certainty that goes out and sells, or that convinces herself or himself to go out on social media and post. Because that's also a sales to yourself. You're selling the idea to yourself, okay? So you're creating that state of mind for yourself. So normally when it's one-on-one, you know, I ask the questions, I listen to my client, and then I write it down, and then I give it to them at the end to write it back. But for yourself, since everybody is muted, you can actually start recording yourself because you don't want to write it down. You can record yourself, and after the recording is done, then you can listen back to the recording and write it down for yourself. So get out of your mind and get out of the like paper, put the pen down, put the paper down, and stand up if you're able. It will help a lot if you stand up. If not, just get into this state of mind to start doing this without thinking about anything and start recording yourself. I can't hear you. I'm just guiding you through this so that you can create it for yourself. Okay? So take a deep breath in and out. One more. Out. In and out. Okay. Now think about that state of mind. What emotions do you want to feel when you're able to do more cells or close more cells? What are two emotions that you want to feel? Say it out loud. I'm writing my mind down and I read it out loud for you so that you have an example. So I would say certain and joyous. That's for mine. That's mine. So, okay, what do you feel? What are two emotions you feel when you know that you can absolutely close whatever sales comes to your business? Okay, write it down. Now, stay standing, close your eyes, and think about a moment in your life that you felt those emotions. I'm going to use certain and joyous as an example. So think about a moment in your life that you felt certain and joyous. I'm sure you've felt that so many times in your life, but find one and go there. Really feel it. Get it into your body. Really feel what you felt then now. Breathe it. And now from 1 to 10, 1 being I don't feel anything, and 10, I'm feeling it, baby. Where are you? Say it out loud. Yes. Whatever number you're on, we can increase it. We want to be 10. We want to be 12, okay? We want to increase it. So feel it. Feel it even more. Feel more certain. Really go to that moment of your life that you felt those emotions. See yourself feeling certain and joyous. Now increase the feeling, really feel it. Smell what you smelled then now. Hear what you heard then now, and really feel what you felt then now. And when you're at 10, raise your hand. Keep your eyes closed. I'm just checking to make sure I'm adding value to you. Yes. Okay, for those of you who are at 10, amazing. Increase it. The ones who are not at 10, make it a 10. If you're not standing, stand up. Said, if you're not standing, stand up. It matters. It matters. Your physiology matters. Yes. Yes. Good job, guys. I want to serve. So play full out. I can't do it for you. You are doing it for yourself. Yes, I see the changes in physiologies. Okay, love that. Okay, feel it, feel it. Bring it to 10. Bring it to 10. Have your eyes closed. Bring it to 10. Okay, feeling it? Okay, now because we were Tony's family, we need to raise our standards. So 10 is not enough. Go to 15. Make it 15. Really, really feel it. See yourself, see those emotions, really feel them. Okay, love that. Okay, now look at your physiology and shout out loud. How are you standing or sitting? What's your physiology? Where's your head? Where are your shoulders? Are you standing? Are you sitting? Are you just walking? Where are your eyes? What are you looking at? Are you smiling? Or do you have a very serious look on your face? Where are your hands? How about your legs? See and feel exactly. If you're standing, are you standing straight? Or are you just, swinging around? What are you really feeling? See yourself, feel it. When you feel that, when you see that, say yes. Make your move and say yes. Get into your body. That's anchoring. We're anchoring this emotion back to you. So feel it, really see it. Stand in that position, keep that physiology, and say yes. 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 Yes, really feel it. Feel it, anchor it. Yes. Yes. Okay. In that state, you're doing great. In that state of mind, where are you focusing? What are you focusing on that you can or you can't? What else are you focusing on? Say it out loud. What are you focusing on? What do you believe? Yes. What else do you believe? Yes. Really feel it. Really feel it. What are you focusing on? Stay in that empowered state. What do you believe? Yes. 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 Feel it. When you really feel it, when you feel so strong, when you feel so certain and joyous, make your move and say yes. 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 Intensify it. Yes. Yes. What are the words that you're using? What are the things that you're telling yourself in your mind? Say it out loud. I am what? Say it. Yes. What else? What else are you telling yourself? Say it out loud. Yes. Yes. Who are you? Really feel it. Really feel it. Say in your heart and really say, tell yourself, what are in that state of mind that's you're so certain? What are the words that you hear inside of you? The knowing inside of you. What is he or she telling you? Say it out loud. Yes. Really feel it. And when you feel it, just intensify it. Make sure you're at 10. You're not average. You're not mediocre. You're 10 or above. Yes. 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 Make a move and say yes. Yes. Not that. Yes. Yes. Really feel it. You're doing great in that state of mind. Really see yourself, your physiology, the way you're standing or sitting, the way that you're holding yourself, your shoulders, your head, the way you talk to yourself. What are you thinking? What do you believe? What else do you believe? What are you focused on? What are you telling yourself? What are the words that you're telling yourself? Say it, really feel it. And then when you feel it, when you're at 10, name that. Name that state of mind. What do you call it? What do you call this version of you? Put a name on it, make it juicy. Yes. When you have a name, raise your hand and say, I am, and then say your name. Yes, I'm a firewalker. Yes, I'm a gladiator. I'm a badass pastry chef. Yes. Oh my God, guys, you're doing amazing. You did amazing. Yes, thanks for playing full out. I love that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How do you feel? Yes, I see that, Brian. I see that, Rabia. I see that, Ella. Oh, I see that, Lana. I see that, Valerie. I see that, Ramesh. I see that, Greg. Said, Mohbad. Yes, yes, yes. Now that you have all those physiology, like you have your formula for success, you have your physiology, you have your focus and belief, and you have the language you use when you feel that state, right? How many of you think that if you always lived that in that state, you would achieve a lot more success in your life, right? Yeah, I see everybody saying yes. Yes, and Brian's hand. Yes. So you want to create that for yourself every day. And in order to do that, because our normal life will take us back to things that we're used to, our comfort zone. So, in order to get back to this state and make it stick and make it an identity, not only we have to name it, but also we have to practice it. So, what we recommend is 3 times a day, at least at the beginning, 3 times a day. You want this piece of paper. So, write down everything you just said out loud. Write it down under physiology, under focus and belief, under language, and on top, put the name you named yourself with. Okay. And then that is your blueprint for that identity. Okay. Now, put that paper somewhere that you see very often. If you eat a lot, maybe on the fridge. Or maybe if you work a lot, maybe by your desk, right? By your laptop or computer. Or maybe you want to have several. One of my clients actually put one on top of his bed, like on the ceiling. So like as soon as you open your eyes, you see that. But also if you wake up like Joseph McClendon does, like this, so you don't need it on the ceiling because then it keeps you in the bed. So just have it by your bed. So you wake up and look at that blueprint and you get into that state. You create that identity, you create that physiology, you put your focus on those things that you said, and then you say out loud what you said in the language part. And then you call yourself, yes, I'm a firewalker, make you move, yes, and say it. Say it. It's just, it's unbelievable how much it changes you. So Tony created this triad for himself, and now we get to use it. And I think everybody here believes that we don't have anybody better than Tony yet. So let's model the best person who mastered his state. And I'm sure he also has down moments, but he doesn't stay there. 90-second rule, right? He gets out of it. How does he get out of it? With changing his state. That's it. Simple rule. It doesn't need to be, a complicated thing for us to do. It's simple. We have the blueprint, you have it, and yours is different than mine. Brian's is different than Valeria, and hers is different than Rabia. You guys have, or Ramon, you have different blueprints, but this is your blueprint. And I know it might sound weird. The first time I made my move, I said yes. I was like, ow, like, it felt really weird and hard. And then I changed it to this. This gives me that. And you have no idea how much raise I got when I had a job, and I wanted to get into state and go talk to this manager of mine that would, I didn't like her, and and I wanted to, like, find a better job or get a raise or whatever. I've created, I actually, in the same job when I was I was working, I created a new title, and I moved to another department. Thanks to Tony, my life changed, guys. Even when I had a job, like I got huge salary raises, salary increases. And then I started my business because I remember Tony said, I started it in March 2020. What happened then? COVID, right? I remember Tony says, this time either breaks you, destroys you, or makes you. And I was like, I don't want to be destroyed. I want to create something. So I started by actually becoming a career coach. So whatever I learned and I used that in my job, I helped others with that and helped a lot of people get unbelievable raises, right? And then I was like, okay, I'm very good with numbers. What if I become a business coach? I mean, I had a coach, he told me that. That wasn't my genius idea. He told me, Rosha, you're very good at numbers. You need to help business owners. And that's what I did. I got my certification in business coaching and consultation. And oh my God, my life changed. And then again, another coach, actually, this one was also from Tony's Top Coaches. And then he dared me. He was like, if you can raise your prices, go raise them. And I raised them right away. After that call, I raised my prices so much. And the first client I had that day, I closed. Like, I went from charging, should I share? So I was charging $115 per hour. And if you book 4 sessions, it was 400. I went from that to two packages, one 6,900 and another one 10,500. Like that. It was a decision. Nothing else changed in me. I just started believing, thank you. I just started believing in myself. Seriously. And I got so many more and better clients because those people who were paying $100, they were like, can you do less? I'm like, okay, I guess I can. That's why at my job, I was making six figure. That at that time was really good. So I was making six figure. I had my corner office. The job was really good, and I didn't believe in myself as a business owner. So I was playing small until I got dared, and I was like, I'm a fireworker, baby. I'm gonna make it happen, and I did it. That's it. It's a decision. It's a moment. So that was a breakthrough, right? And if you remember, what is a breakthrough? A moment in your life that impossible becomes possible. You make it happen. It's your decision. You decide. But you can't decide from a shitty state of mind, like sitting like this. Yeah, sounds good. Like this doesn't change anything. This state that you just created can change everything, right? So you want to create that intentionally. This is for you. This is not for anybody else. I've made my move in the bathroom so many times because I didn't want anybody to see me, right? So I would go to the bathroom when I had a job. I would go to the bathroom like, don't come here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm now going to negotiate my salary again. And I won, you know? So you can do it too. And it's for your business, same thing. Every time when I have a new a client that or prospect that might become a client, first of all, what I add to it is like I ask God to please make it happen if it's a good thing for both of us and if I really genuinely can help them grow their business, because that gives me a lot of certainty. When I know I asked somebody else that has higher power to make it happen, then I have certainty. I'm like, okay, you make it happen if this works. So I have the certainty it works and you have my back. So I'm more certain, right? Find your own formula, whatever works for you. You don't need to believe in anything. Like whatever you believe in, that's good. Just do what works for you, but do something.